Morning, Kyle. Morning, Andrew. Right, okay. So we're live on multiple channels now. Hi. Let's just take a starting position. 750. Yeah, I saw it and I was busy doing other things, so I saw the move up and I called it out. I called it out in the Discord, Kyle, actually. So I didn't get on it. But you can't get FOMO. If it's a reliable move, it'll have continuation. I mean, look at Bellerophon yesterday. Yeah, well, if you find it hard to pull the trigger in pre-market, Kyle, don't do it. Just sit back, sit on your hands, watch the pre-market, and build up the courage for the regular session. You're not going to lose anything by being patient. It's moved from kind of 470 up to 740, so it's up quite a bit, 50%. Pulling back a little bit. It's the top move as it stands right now. Worst case scenario is that you get in and it doesn't go your way. Morning, Mike. Richard, the Discord group, you either become a member there where you are, or join the club, or you take the course. You can join the channel membership, or you can take the course. It's either which way. The course is the best option because you get a lifetime membership with the course, and you learn how to trade. I don't know about it being extended right now. This is only the second pullback on the 5 minute. Normally it's the third one that you need to be worried about. Well, this is the second day that we're on Instagram and Facebook at the same time as we're on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and ShareVision. Is there anything else? Rumble recorded. If you're watching this on Rumble, it's recorded. If you do use Rumble, go and subscribe to my channel. I don't have enough followers on Rumble to go live there yet, so. Morning, J Spec. Alberto, how you doing? Asana, this needs to get above 750. That's a key level now. Map that out here. There we go. Just going to take a quick starter position for 10. It looks like it could have legs today. Let's see if we can get $8. Yes, live trading is right here. I'm trading right now, live, as you can see. I'm in this position with Ocean Biomedical. Small profits are profits, Richard, and that's any green's good green, as I like to say. The answer is yes. Do I think it'll have another leg up? Yes, I do, but we'll see. I don't really trade this on the small account because I've not got, there's no leverage on it. Well, cowardice, I don't know about cowardice paying off, but it saved you some money. Got support there, so I'm just going to buy that dip and look for another move back up. So we're a minute, our average is now 740, 742. I want it back over, the $0.50, which was resistance before. So let's see if it can get it again. 25 cents on the range. Only about 15 cents down on the bit on the ask. Well, you good luck with your Troika trade. I don't like those penny stocks, but it's heavily shorted. I mean, last count I think it was about 50% short float on Troika, so you never know, it might squeeze. But I'm not going to be I'm not chasing a squeeze, just in case it doesn't. Sana's actually pulling back a little bit. Not really done much prep for this morning. Busy setting up the stream. Watch for that. MBRX might make a move. We'll see. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What was the jobless data? Did jobless claims came in well? What's my average? In turning to what? Sorry, can you elaborate on the question, please? What's my average what? What's my average daily gains? What's my average position size? What's my average, risk reward? I don't know. What's my average what? Be a bit more specific and I'll answer the question, no problem. Oh, what's my average here? It's on in front of you. You can see there the average cost. It's 741 or 742 average cost. If I can get it back over the $0.50, I'll be happy enough. At this stage. Welcome to anyone that's joining on Instagram today. High of day now, 781. Currently about 12 cents off, 12 cents behind on the 10 cents behind on the ask as it stands. My average is just under 741 and change, about 742. It's currently 732 on the ask. Morning, Vols. Morning, MMT. Good to see you back. Morning, OAL. Good to see you back. Just waiting for a little bit of volume to come in. So we got volume. That's when we got in the break of the $0.50. You can see here huge volume spike for the move up and the break of this resistance level that was the $0.50. We added on the way up, and we just held it a little bit too long, so it pulled all the way back. I was looking for another entry, but it just carried on pulling back, or another add. So when it started to kind of reach this 720 support level, we've got support here around 715, so that's when I added kind of 715, 720, whatever, that it's finding support at. So that's when I added at the bottom for a bounce and a retest of that previous resistance level. So the previous resistance level, 750, the $0.50. We'll try again. Yes, you send them an email and contact support. They'll enable it for you, Money Never. I would say not as much, Don. So you always be a little bit cautious. Look for the reversal indicators. So on the 1 minute, if you're looking at the third pullback on the 1 minute, it might just be exactly that quick pullback. If it breaks new lows, so if you get a one minute red candle, and it breaks new lows, i.e. you get a red candle, then another red candle goes lower, that's usually a warning sign. I want to test the $0.50. Test the $0.50. Oh, it's a bank that can't go. They said that about Lehman Brothers. Trust me, there's not a bank in the world that can't go down. However, that being said, 2008, there was a lot of banks that got bailed out by the government, and I think a lot of governments are wary of doing that again because it's you and me and Joe Sixpack that got burnt. It came out of our pocket. It's not the government's. Don't be thinking the government bailed them out. They didn't. The government bailed them out with our money. What's in the government coffers is taxpayers' dollars, taxpayers' money. It's not government money. The government's broke. It doesn't matter what country you're in. Your government, regardless of what country you're in, has no money. All governments are broke. So don't be thinking that Silvergate's going to get a bailout. Spreads are actually what's kind of doing for me here. I need to be quicker than that, Tony. Stop talking and concentrate. Well, even so, it might not have debt, but it doesn't have money either. That's the point. The money doesn't belong to the government. It's the people's money. Governments like to talk about, oh, we've got, you know, cash surplus or whatever. No, you've not. You just robbed your people and not spent the money that you've taken from the people on social services or you know, on infrastructure or other things that the people were expecting you to spend it on. You've just kept it in the reserves. I wouldn't say I have a deep knowledge of finance. I have a knowledge of finance. That's what it comes to living over almost half a century. You pick up little bits of knowledge. I wouldn't say I'm an expert on anything. Jack of all trades, that's me. But Silvergate, so what? The problem with Silvergate is that they over-leveraged in the crypto space with a bid to... And they became the crypto-friendly bank. That was, you know, they traded on the back of being the crypto-friendly bank. But as a result of that, the crypto space is awash with scams and Ponzi's, and FTX being a perfect example of that. They were highly involved with FTX, and as a result, they've got burnt. And they're not even, they've delayed reporting to the SEC their annual numbers because they don't want to disclose how badly they've been affected. So much so that they're likely to go under. Unless they get a government bailout or some kind of bailout, they will go bankrupt. And for the bank to go bankrupt, it's, you know, it's not ideal, really, when you think about it. I'm not feeling confident about this anymore. I think the sooner I can get out, the better. I think I'm just going to have to take a hit. Had the opportunity to get out. But look at the US Constitution. It starts with "we the people," and most constitutions start like that. We the people. Government for the people, by the people. That's what it should be, and that's how it should always have been. There we go. I got half off at the $half. That's what I was looking for. Now we're back to where we started. Locked in $400. Can we break out? Can we break out? Test those highs. Doesn't look like it. Thank you, my love. It's the dip buying opportunity then. $720 is where the support is. It won't be the same because I've moved this around, but you can move it around yourself. We had support there, so we've taken a risk, but we'll give it a shot. Get buying opportunity. Bring the average down. Found support here pretty much the whole time. That's the level that is watching. But even that support's going to fail at some stage. It is forming a bit of a range, kind of a 25-cent range, 25 cents, between kind of 720 and 740, 750. Hey, Farron. Well, I'm kind of can't see it taking off at this stage. I think it's getting ready to pull back. Maybe test $7 on the where the VWAP is. So I just want to see what happens. So there we're breaking 720 here. So we've got the VWAP there. That's where down to 715. That's the support level that we had previously on the bid. So if we don't bounce there, it's going to come down to the whole dollar, which is where the VWAP is. The VWAP is currently 695. So the whole dollar area. I'm currently about 7-8 cents off the ask as it stands right now. I would say the longer you hold a consolidation, the less likely it is to break out, unless it's actually coiling. What I mean by coiling is it's constantly tapping the upper support, whereas this is more, it's constantly tapping the upper resistance. This is constantly tapping the lower support. So this is more likely to break down than break out. Yeah, you work from 4 till 10. It depends on where you're based. What time zone are you in? So if you work from 4 till 10, 4 p.m. in the UK. If you're in the UK, for example, or Netherlands, I think you said, was it yesterday? You said you're in the Netherlands or whatever it was. Or was that you? Whereabouts are you based? Oh, Scotland. So if you're working 4 until 10, you can trade pretty much the pre-market, which it is up until 2:30, and then you can trade the first hour of the market till 3:30. Still go to work, and the first hour of the market is the most volatile period of the day. So you've probably got more opportunity that first hour than you have the rest of the market at. So yeah, you can make money. Pre-market, yeah, absolutely, but also that first hour from 2:30 till 3:30, which is if you're in the US, 9:30 till 10:30 a.m. If you're in Scotland, 2:30 till 3:30 is the most voluminous, most volatile period of the day, and that's where you tend to get the biggest fast moves. Take the bid with you. Not between the spreads. I hate that. Just want to size down in a profitable zone. But like I said, I'm not feeling overly confident with this at the moment, because it's the longer it goes on, the less likely it is to break out in my favour. What I'm just going to do, I'm going to size down and keep the entry level position in there for now. So that first hour of the market, if you're a new trader, leave it 10 minutes. Don't trade the first 10 minutes. It's the volatility is just so high in that after the bell. Just leave it. Let the opening range form, and that can be a good marker for you. So if it breaks breaks the opening range, breaks pre-market high, breaks pre-market low, then you know what kind of a trend it's likely to form and which way it's going to go. So that's what I would say for your new trader is let the opening 5-10 minutes form, and then you've got the opening high and opening low. Some say 15, but I would say 10 is more than sufficient usually. You have to be quick with your hotkeys if you're going to be capturing those moves in the first 5 minutes, because they can move up quickly and pull back quickly as well. There's not much else moving at the moment, no. Not with good volume, at least. So that's the reason I've sized down on this, is because if it pulls back now, if it pulls back to 220 again, I'm losing kind of $250 tops. Breaks the 20, I think I'll get it. This might be one of those that moves at the bell. I'm just going to get out there. Leave it at 500 to start. At 667, that's a good entry. What I would say is I would take, if it breaks below 710. If you're in there and you've not taken profits, I would leave. I'm not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If it breaks below kind of 710, get out. Just take your profit and get out. I want to see it test the $0.50 as a support now. There we go. $0.50 support, then move on to new highs. So the high of this candle is 760, so now I'm looking for a move higher than 760. Doesn't mean anything, that one. Yeah, well, it was just consolidating, and I missed out on what, 20-30 cents there, but now it's coming back down. So it comes back down. I'll wait for it to get to kind of 720 again. Now 30 cents is that's a good trade, that, Kyle. If you can get 30 cents a day, you can make a very healthy living trading. That's 30 cents a day is a really, you just increase slowly over time, increase your sizing. But think about it. If you take 1,000 shares and you get 30 cents, you made $300. If you take 10,000 shares, you made 3,000. %5 of your profit, Kyle. Is that all? It works out to me. It's averaging about 15% in terms of fees and charges. Well, good morning, Julie. Good morning, El Puno. Well, I hope you're right there, buddy. Good luck. I hope that squeezes on for you. Yeah, but as long as it stays above the VWAP right now, it's upwards trending. As long as the VWAP isn't horizontal, you've got some kind of gradient on the VWAP, and the action is above the VWAP, it's upwards trending. What you tend to find is you'll get, if looking at this for a gap and go, it's still very relevant at the open. But if it falls below the VWAP, it could still do a gap and go, but it's less likely. So we're getting lower highs now. So if you're looking at this on the 5 minute, we've got lower highs. We've got high of day, which is 781. We've got a high here of 61 and a high here of 60. So that's kind of almost a double top. But we've got this ascending wedge into this double top at 760. So I did say 760 now it needs to be. When you're getting lower swing highs, it's usually a sign that it's running out of steam. So you need higher swing highs. We're all newbies, Kyle. All of us. The key for me is not to just try and... We've got a new high there, but I'm not going to get panic. That was a new swing high. We've got a high of 64 on that one. It looks like it's faked me out initially. It didn't pull all the way back to 740, which is not a bad sign. We did get the increase in volume. So you always keep an eye on the volume profiles as well. We got an increase in volume. I didn't go in big size. If I got in a lot bigger, then I would have been taking a much bigger risk. So if this pulls back towards kind of 7, we've got this support resistance level here. This can pull all the way back to 715 right now, and I would then take a dip buy on this range that it's trading in. But that's not financial advice. As I say, I'm just a fat guy on the internet. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. Do not follow me blindly. I'm not offering stock picks or signals. I'm not a financial advisor. Troika to $1, El Puno, I'd say Ocean Biomedical to $10. It'd be nice if it did. Unlikely, but it'd be nice if it did. I've seen, I mean, it went up to $26 there last month from a similar kind of position. So where are we right now? 750-ish. Back on the 23rd of February, it opened at 645, so a dollar lower, and went all the way up to 2660. So it does have the ability to make big pumps intraday. Thanks, Julie. No problem, Phil. Not much chat in the on Instagram. TikTok, you're very vocal. YouTube, you're taking over. So make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you're on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, tap that screen 12 times. Why 12? It's a nice round number. If you're feeling lucky, go for a baker's dozen, which is 13. Now it's kind of bouncing on the 20 EMA. SPY's taking off. I'll come back to this in a second, but look at that. The S&P 500 is taking off on the back of that jobs report, 8:30. So good news. Looks like we're having a bullish day on the markets. Yeah, but Powell might not be, but the Fed's still testifying. I think it's Waller's testifying today. Ed. Waller doesn't tend to have as much of an impact, a negative impact on the market when he talks, though. So yeah, that's more like a coiling pattern. You're getting the successive higher lows into the resistance level. Absolutely. Do I like Alphaville, the group? Big in Japan? That was Alphaville, wasn't it? Yeah. Came from a great era, that one, that kind of electro pop from the mid 80s. Fantastic era. OMD, Alphaville, Bronski Beat, whole bunch of electropop legends. No, I didn't. I tried to, I did register with one broker and they wouldn't take me because I've got a British passport. The fact that I'm living in Ireland, it's to do with Brexit, and I don't know who the account manager was that he rejected my application. I'm like, why? He said because we don't deal with British nationals. Why not? That's discrimination on grounds of nationality is illegal under European law. So how can you actually say that? It's to do with Brexit. Well, I'm not in the UK. I'm for tax purposes, for financial purposes, I'm actually resident in Ireland, so that doesn't wash. But it ended up, I don't think he spoke English very well, so I don't think it was his first language, and he just didn't understand the difference between nationality and residence. So I'm still with CMEG for now. Yeah, well, you know, it might be just fresh out of college. I'm still wet behind the ears, you know. I've dealt with a lot of those. They read the rules and interpret them how they want without knowing the intricacies of it. I mean, there's too many 5-minute dojis here, so this looks like it's going to pull back. I'll check that later, Puno. I would actually be quite big in Japan. I'm big in most places in Southeast Asia. I'm talking physically, not famous. Yeah, absolutely, John. It's difficult to it is difficult. You're absolutely right. There's not a lot of options when it comes to day trading in Europe. Got 20 minutes to the bell. I'd like to see a new higher day before we get to the bell, but what's the chances? So that little spike up where I entered seems to be the anomaly on the 5 minute. It was a fake out. But we are coiling right now. And we're going to get the breakout now. 75. Can get over $70. Come on. 69, 71. Looking for 73 on the bid. 70, 75 on the ask. There we go. Lock that in. That's a $0.75. It's been fairly respective of these psychological levels so far. All right, can we test $8 before they open? $7.90 is the next target. There's 83 on the ask, 84 on the ask, 85. Just base hits at the minute, guys. $83, $84, $86. 5 day. We did get $7.90. I must have missed it. Just lock that in. If you're watching on Instagram, make yourselves known. Yeah, I'm kind of conscious. There's enough reversal indicators there to say that it's due a bit of a pullback to a key level. So it's due that I wanted to test the $0.50 as a support, or create another support at the $0.75, which looks like it's trying to do. $900 before the open. That's not too bad. Well, you don't get halts into the open. You get a halt at the open. You can't get a halt unless you can't get a volatility halt pre-market. So once after the bell, it might just shoot up and halt. And if that's the case, ideally you want to be in there, because when it shoots up and halts, it usually gaps up and then pulls back. So what you want to be doing is looking at the break of $8 here. I was too busy gassing. I've got to wait for the entry. Break of $8. Now look at 780 is the nice last support level. 775. Looking a little bit extra, just base hits. I'm just taking my time today. It's been working for me this week. Yeah, and so is Ocean Bio, so I can take a look at that later, but 156 or $8. I know which stock I'm watching. If I can get over 825, I'll hold this into the open. We're like 15 minutes in. 15 minutes to go. Well, I'll take a look at HUBC in a moment. If this breaks $8, I'll get out. Looks like we could break 825 here. What I'd like to do is put a stop in, but trailing stop in place. The ATR at 20 cent trailing stop would be nice. We can get 20 cents on this. Can't put one on now, but I mean, as we're coming into the open, I can, and then it'll execute it after the bell rings. And find a bit of consolidation up above 810. So what I'm now looking for, my exit is now moved up. It's the first candle to break a new low. So currently on the one, where's my cursor gone? On the 1 minute, that would be here, 803. It's break even. $806 now is my exit. That's the low of the previous candle. First candle to break a new low, and then and we're out. It's a nice little setup, is this? Now we're getting lower highs, higher lows. There we go. Let's see if we can get over 825. Finding it's respecting these psychological levels. The whole dollar, the quarter dollar, the half dollar. It's every 25 cents. It's finding either support or resistance. There's the resistance again. Quarter dollar. Very psychological levels in trading. Nice one, Jack. Good to see that you're getting green on that. I do like trades like this when people are actually making money. Get to goal, get out. Doesn't matter if you forget the bell. If you've smashed your goal already pre-market, go for a walk, go to the gym, do whatever it is that makes you happy. Don't get a bottle of wine, you know. Pick the missus up from work, whatever. Say missus, I know there's a few of you are female, so pick your husband up from work, whatever. Go and enjoy your day. Have a little while to go before I get to goal yet. Yeah, but, we've got a bit of resistance at 825, so I would say possible add a break of 825. It seems to be coiling at 825. Like I said, the quarter, half, and whole dollars are being reasonably well respected by this. So I'm just going to get out if it breaks Any candle that breaks a new low. Ten minutes to the open. I'm not saying it's not going to go on and make any more highs. It's just that I'm just going to lock in the profits. There we go, 1400 to start the day, and I've not even taken big size. So I'll take a look at very small, at one of these low price stocks. We'll come back to Ocean in a moment. So we've got Hub Cybersecurity. Hub Cybersecurity, 1.6 million shares traded. Volume came in at 9 o'clock. I don't know what the catalyst is, so let me just have a look for you. It's testing that 150 as support area now. Okay. So Hub Cybersecurity launches a confidential computing cybersecurity solution for the insurance industry. That just dropped at an hour ago. Oh, why that is only taking now to yeah. I can't even see what size float it is. Don't know too much about them. No worries, buddy. Yeah, once you get green, stay green. Get to goal, get out. And if you're thinking about it, get yourself one of these beautiful Day Trade with Tony mugs with my logo. Don't drink and trade. You might spill it on your keyboard. Can't really see that. Light's not great. So it says I trade with Tony. Get yourself one of those. Keeps your coffee or your tea nice and warm. I missed the breakout. That's what you get. Trying to take them. Thoughts on Nvidia? I don't actually have any thoughts on Nvidia. I think it's just going to follow the market. I don't think there's any news catalyst. Not that I've heard any. I've not heard anything, any news catalyst for Nvidia today. But the market's pumping on the back of those jobless numbers, so it's probably just going to follow the market. Just watch the SPY, watch the S&P 500. Nvidia's probably going to follow it. It won't be identical, but if the S&P 500's down flowing, Nvidia's probably going to flow down, and vice versa. If it's up flowing, Nvidia's probably going to flow up flow. I'd have to look at the chart to see if there's any differential at the moment, but I can't see it. Okay, can we get $5 here? It's $9, sorry, 5. Get $9. Yeah, so they've got clinical trial results, I think it is, off the top of my head. Let me just Ocean Biomedical shares are Ocean Biomedical shares detailed research data on anti-tumor pathway discoveries and the potential for treatment of non-small cell lung cancer. So cancer treatment news. Rejected at the whole dollar. Now I'm looking for the break of the whole dollar for an ad. Might not get it. Yeah, Asana did move up, but it didn't sustain. It went up to kind of, it was about 16, 17% up on the day at one stage. It just didn't sustain. It didn't continue. What we want is parabolic movers like this, particularly at the open, will be nice. So if this can go up to 26 like it did last month, whilst we're in it, well, also got to be very happy with it. Break $9. Got 3 minutes to the bell. It's kind of extended at the moment on the 5 minute. Had the two pullbacks on the 5 minute, the two flags, so we really need a third one. Might get that at the bell. I'm a little worried about getting in here. So my exit is 75, 875. Minutes to the bell. No worries, Alistair. You're missing a nice move. We've moved up from kind of $4.70 up to $9 today, and I've only made $1,400 on it. So go figure. Should have made a lot more. If I'd been a bit more aggressive, I could have made a lot more. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Just trading base hits has been working out for me this week. Keep the 15 cents. Cool. Well, there's not been that many reds. That's so I mean, that's kind of a given. Not gonna add into the bell. I'll wait for the bell. Well. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. I kind of expected a flush at the open. That's not a problem. A dip and rip is a possibility. Let's change the scanners over whilst we just got stopped out there. And we made money on that. Yeah, we didn't make a whole amount on that. We made 5 cents. So, better than a kick in the pants. Let's see if we can get any kind of additional moves. Fuel Cell. They've got earnings this evening, I think. Or is it this morning? Might be this morning. We found support at 725 pre-market. Is it going to find it again now? $8.25. 8.24 is the low of day. That opening candle range, 8.24. That's the low. This candle's 8.59. Catch you later, Alistair. That's 8.25, just broke that now. So will it find support at $8? That's the question. Whilst we're doing that, Fisker halted. UNCY is popping up back over $2 now. The S&P 500 pulling back a little bit at the open. Oh, I missed that. Halt. I was looking for the move back up and I missed it. Right in front of me. I was too busy looking at the other chart. And that's what happens. The answer there would have been a yes code user, whatever your name is. Your stops didn't get triggered. Well, that's a good thing. Dip and rip, absolutely. Like, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That will resume at 9:38. Well, there you go, user. You missed out because you're following me blindly. Don't follow me blindly. I was just looking at some of the things on this chart. So on this page, this screen over here. Let's have a look at Fisker. Which way did that move? That moved to the downside. Empire State Reality. Oh, Realty. Reality. Realty, reality, I don't know. Realty, I think. Solo brands moving up. Let me just get rid of some of this crappy volume now. Should have. There we go. Get rid of the. Sort the wheat from the chaff. I don't want the crap volume. No volume, no trade. Volume in that one's not great either. It only just makes the cut. It's over $5. ETC. Yeah, that's the problem when it moves quick like that. If you're using limit orders, it blows past your limit and you're gone. Amazon breaking highs, and Nvidia probably breaking highs as well. No, Nvidia's a bit choppy at the moment. Amazon though, Amazon's smashing it. Look at that. It's pouring down. I don't think you're going for a walk in this. You have to cross your legs, dog. FH, yeah. Sana had a nice pop at the open, all the way up to 22.50. That could have been profitable, all the way from kind of $20 up to 22.50. Nice one, Vols. Protect that equity. Yeah, that's why I wasn't trading it on the. That's why I wasn't trading it on the small account, because of the lack of leverage on it. Because I thought the small account straight away, but it was like $7 or whatever it was when I started looking at it. So it was over $7, and most I was going to get. If I took 5,000 shares, that's 35,000 equity position. That's kind of all my equity in one in one bag. There's just no leverage. So this will resume at 38. So in about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Tesla's very green. It's a bit. Let's see what we can get here. Unless this is a 10-minute halt. No. Watch the pullback. Heavy pullback. Down halt. 847 into a downwards halt. Well, I hope you got stopped out. Because this looks like it's going to gap down. It resumed level, but it looks like it's going to gap down, and gap down hard. 763 I've got on my on the level 2 there. You can probably see that. So what I'll do is I will take a quick bio break, and I'll be back in the 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And he's back. That lamb just had his tail shaking 2 times. Oh, some good movement in the high caps. So Oxy moving up. Let's have a quick look at this. Will resume at 8:44, so we've got a couple of minutes left. Tesla's up. I wouldn't say it's huge amounts, but it's up slightly. Occidental Petroleum is having a nice day today. 1.5% up. That's largely because the markets are having a nice day today. So if you look at the S&P 500, this is yesterday's closing price. We're all back over 400. So look at this on the daily. A small bounce yesterday, small green day yesterday. We're currently having a small green day today. It'd be nice to get back up over towards 404s, 405s maybe, and break out of this structure here. And high of this one on the daily was 407.45. So if we can get 408 at some stage this week, i.e. today or tomorrow, that takes us back on the upwards path. So keep an eye on the markets. Looking reasonably bullish at the moment. Sana. Kind of choppy sideways. DTC. Devil horns. There's your devil horns right there. One horn, two horn, and there's your little head in between. There's your devil horns. That is you couldn't illustrate the devil horns better if you wanted to. But that's selling off. Let's have a look at. I've not even looked at Toro yet. So this Toro Corps. I think this was a SPAC earlier in the week, or the end of last week. I don't remember this being. I genuinely don't remember this being a IPO or listed as an IPO. So. Go figure. Okay, let's go back to Ocean. There doesn't seem to be a lot else moving. So this should resume in about 10 seconds. The bottom of the minute. And it looks like it's going to gap down hard. Unless this is a 10-minute halt, it could well be a 10-minute halt because of how volatile it moved. How quickly it moved. Yeah, 10 minutes. So we'll come back at 48. That's going to be a 10-minute halt. But I'm still seeing a 763 resumption. Which is down here where the VWAP is. Well, it's below the VWAP. That's going to be almost a whole dollar drop as it stands right now. Yeah, we can take another look at Hub Cyber. Not much happening with Hub Cyber. Kind of sideways, choppy. Not really doing much. There isn't a lot right now doing anything. So now it's just a case of wait and see. Hilly. Let's have a look at Hilly. $2 stock. HLY. Since I've been a lot more profitable since I stopped trading sub $3 stocks this last week. Since the 3rd of March, I've been like trading kind of $5, $6, $7 stocks and above, and I've been a lot more profitable. And not going in bigger size either. That's helped. Just being basics, locking it in. It's not enough volume. 860,000. Apple breaking highs. Might head on over to the larger caps. They seem to be having a good day. I was just about to enter there for the break of 154. Ah, never mind. I'll come back. How can you share your screen like this? You need on TikTok, Simeon. You need TikTok Studio. It's some software. Not everybody's got it, so it's limited for certain people. If you've got you'll need 1,000 followers before you can go live, Simeon. You've not got 1,000 followers or more, you can't go live. And once you've got 1,000 followers, you'll need a track record of a couple of months of going live and people interacting with your stream. So, and then they'll give you the opportunity to use TikTok Studio, and that's what I'm using here. So right now I'm using OBS Studio for everything else, which is well, let's have a look at Ocean Bio. Yeah, it looks like it's still going to gap down heavy, but it's not as bad as 763. It's up to $8 now. But yeah, if you want to have this kind of format, TikTok Studio, or you probably will need TikTok Studio. If you can get this stream key, then you can use something like Streamlabs as well. Yeah, I saw that. Nasdaq, the Nasdaq's breaking highs, the SPY's breaking highs. I'm just waiting for a nice setup at the moment. So if you download Streamlabs, Simeon, and play around with it, TikTok Studio is very similar to Streamlabs. And if you've not got because if you've not got 1,000 followers, you can play about with Instagram or YouTube or whatever instead. I mean, I'm on right now. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, ShareVision, and TikTok. I think that's them all. So I'm multicasting right now. So make sure you give me a thumbs up on your favorite platform that you're watching on. There's the resumption, big gap down. Look for it to fill the gap. Looking for a VWAP bounce here. Used to get over the VWAP first. 82. I'm glad I didn't go for a dip buy. Broke the VWAP. I thought if it gets back over the VWAP, it might rally. We've got the $0.50 here. It's been respecting those psychological levels for a while, but it's looking ominous. Currently, 83 was still the VWAP really. Sana, I don't know why I'm just thinking of that song, that rap song. It's not P Diddy, was it? Yeah, whatever his name is. Easy. Right. But it did go all the way down to, well, if it was looking at resumption at 763, it did go all the way down there. Now, next candle makes a new high. We've got the almost a doji there, gravestone. It's a gravestone candle. If it can get over the VWAP, it might move back up, but it's not. It's actually breaking the $0.50, so probably not something I'm going to really follow. So let's move over to Asana. And we break highs, 2250. That's the high of day. Getting Silvergate moving up. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. It's broke high of day, but it's not really got a lot of momentum. Shorts are in control with Silvergate Capital, and with good reason. So it's trying to make a move up. I'm always viewing that with suspicion. I'll put it on the screen here so that you guys can have a look instead of me talking about it while it's over on the other screen. So Silvergate Capital, shorts are in control at the moment. It's moved up to 340, broke the session high, broke the high of day there. And kind of not really continuing. You've got kind of a 25% move, but shorts are in control. I mean, this is heavily shorted because they're about to go bankrupt. They need bailout, so of course the shorts are in control. But when it makes a move like this and the shorts are in control, I'm always wary of the pullback and flush. So just be careful if you're trading Silvergate. 19 million shares nearly with Silvergate. It's still red on the day. It closed at $5, just under $5 yesterday, so we've still got quite a lot before it turns green on the day. It was breaking lows down at kind of 230 pre-market, 220s, breaking lows at 227. So just be careful with Silvergate. Asana. Well, it's Americana, Asana. Right, anything else worth checking out? Luna. And this never has good volume, but it tends to be quite volatile. Intuitive Machines, LUNR. What's the spreads on this? 15-cent spreads. That's not bad for this one. The volume's not great though. It's not. Only stop gambling. It's not in line with my strategy. Even though it's moving up well, it's not in line with the strategy that. So I've been successful this last week. I've had successive green days, some good green days. I'm just going to wait for the right opportunity. Yeah, I looked at DTC. It didn't fill me with some Bellerophon making a move now. DTC didn't sustain. We got that. They got that devil horns, if you recall. I'll just pull it up, show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we've got this devil horns here, and it sold off. And now we've got a lower swing high. It's just hovering above the VWAP. Now yesterday's Hot Bunny is making moves. Bellerophon, not great volume yet. It's not even that much up, but it was later in the day yesterday that this took off, and it's had 1, 2, 3 really good days. It's like 300 and whatever percent, 312% up in 3 days. So can it make it? Can we make it 4? Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. And the thing is with that is, I went in and rushed my entry to that. So the setup wasn't wrong. It was just I went in too big in terms of sizing, and that's why I ended up in three consecutive trades went against me, all to the tune of like between 10 and 15k each. And then on the 4th trade, I made it back and then some besides. So when a stock's as volatile as that was that day, trust the process. Thought the Bellerophon might be taking off again. Still got that on the watch list screen over on my other screen there. It's just not got enough volume. I'll go back to Intuitive Machines. Why not? And watch it, even if it doesn't meet my criteria of a good setup. Bellerophon hitting the scanners now. AMD breaking highs. AMD usually tracks fairly well with the market, but it's actually outperforming the market at the moment. The market's pulling back, the SPY's pulling back, whereas AMD's still motoring. Yeah, Asana was it went up well earlier in the week. So if we look at Asana. 24 on Wednesday. No, it wasn't. Went up to 24 after hours yesterday. The last time it was up there, I'm looking on the daily. Back in November. That was the last time it was up at this level. So it was back in November last year. What platform am I using, Coach? It's DAS Trader. So we're DAS. Direct Access Software is the name of is the platform. DAS Trader Pro. It's actually technically it's not DAS Trader Pro. It's Traders Elite Pro, but it's just DAS Trader under a white label badge. I think Ocean Bio might be trying the VWAP again. Back over the VWAP. Interesting. Yeah, I think that might be dead. Intuitive Machines breaking highs. General Electric breaking highs. Here's me sitting on my hands because I'm waiting for that nice setup that I'm feeling. And sometimes it's better just to do that, guys. Just wait and be patient. Don't. I mean, I'm already what 1,500 up, so it's quarter of the way there already. Why am I saying a quarter of the way? 1,500 bucks is it's nice earnings. I need 4 times that. Now we're getting some movement. Fulcrum Therapeutics sold off hard this morning. It's down. Stay safe. Slow, steady gains. Not great volume. Optimize. Yeah, not enough volume. Data Nexus. Inverse Head and Shoulders, possibly. Neckline around 930. Datadog's got earnings this evening. No. Yesterday, I think. Datadog, yeah, it had earnings yesterday morning. And I make a bounce. Now we've got kind of a nice W formation on DTC. So, Solo Brands. Needs to get over 530. Back end of the move. If it can get over 530, almost a double W formation. Oh, hang on a minute. We're over $2 on Unicisive Therapeutics. $241 is the halt level up. Laraphon. Volume's not great on it though. Moving up, this might come good later in the day. I'll come back to that later in the day. It's only 700,000 shares traded at the moment. It's like 9% up on the day. If this gets kind of 10-11% up, if it gets above kind of towards $7, it's approaching $7. But if it gets over $7 with a bit of volume, I need volume. Can't trade it without the volume. Vanek Jr. Again, this is the best volume candle we've had on this one, but the rest are just atrocious. Are you guys watching anything? And if you are, what is it you're watching? And why? Sana breaking highs again. Kind of plateauing up there at 22.75 though, so the potential, I guess. What's the spreads? 3 cents, not bad. Range 25. That's actually a good ratio to take. I know you're saying flag setup, but I'm actually kind of looking at potential cup and handle here. Underneath that $0.75 level. Looking for a breakout above $0.75, so 75. We get $23. For 23. LUNR, it's a dangerous one to trade, is that one. I actually think they intraday they changed the leverage on it when it made its move up. High of day currently 89, so we need it over. There we go. There's the high of day, which is new high of day. We're looking for that 23. We've got it. There's 90. That's the high of day again. 95. Can we get $23 on this? 96. 91 again. Spreads have widened a little bit. Looking for 23 this time round. $94. Current high of day is 96. Pulling back. Pulling back. Rejected at the whole dollar. Try again. That's a big pullback. See if I can't get a bounce. So I might get a bounce there, but there we go. Broke further lows, so just get out. Yeah. Ocean Bio back up towards $9 now. Finally curled. Broke the VWAP. It's let's go back to Ocean because that seems to be making a little bit of an attempt to move back up. Ooh, that was a nice move as well. After the break of the VWAP, test the VWAP for support. Lerafon's moving up, but it's not on good volume. At least we're getting good volume with Ocean Bio. Really good volume. What's the float size? 19 million on Ocean, so it's already recycled its float today. That's a good sign. $850 was a key level previously, so let's see. Get stop tight up there, I don't mind. If it holds, I don't mind that either. Trailing stop in place, it's at the halt level. This is what we want. This is what we want. Halt level with 20-cent trailing stop. No, false halt. Into the next halt level. 977 is the halt level. So we're 977 is the halt level. That's the halt level. False halt. There we go. Stop time. There we go. It only takes one stop. 9 grand. Ooh. Well, 8 grand on that move. And then the flush. And that's why you have the stops in place, guys. Confirmation, Don. Confirmation. I prefer I will take anticipation trades when I see that there's, like for example, if something's coiling below a certain level and I see it that there's a lot of volume, then I will take an anticipation trade. But more often than not, I'll look for confirmation. So the halt level down here would be 810. Not quite there. That can go on the trade recap tonight. 8 grand swing in my favour. Got some volatility. Broke the session highs as well. High of day. This could really motor. This has been up as high as $26 there last month, from a similar starting position, from $1 less actually. Yeah, it's testing the top, but it's not looking that strong. Silvergate, I wouldn't trust that personally. Looks more like a double top and a pullback for me, but I could be wrong. I very often am. That's the thing about day trading. You've got to get used to being wrong. I was wrong about Asana. Which is, as it stands right now, breaking new lows and pulling down towards the VWAP. It's testing $22 now, Asana. Get green, stay green, get to gold, get out. That's what they say. I'm 600 away, well, 560 away from gold. So, the question is, which way do I go to get 10 cents with 5,000 shares? Spreads 5 cents. Bellerophon threatened to deceive, flattered to deceive, but 650 didn't get over $7, so yeah, we'll see what happens later. Yeah, I think I'm going to give LUNR a miss. Now you're stuck. Did you get stuck in that flush, Kyle? Why did you not have a stop in place? Sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope you're not in big. Please tell me you're not in big size. So the Ocean Bio is still up 79% on the day. Well, look, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the fact that if you're still profitable, you're not stuck. If you take that out and you start again, that's the nature of an equity curve. It's up and down. It's a roller coaster. You just need your ups to be bigger than your downs, and the opposite of an actual roller coaster. You want your downs to be bigger than your ups, but that's just because of gravity. But yeah, an equity curve, you just want your ups to be bigger than your downs. But it's always, you're always going to have, you know, retracements across your equity curve. So if you made 20% across the day, that's phenomenal. Yeah, the thing is with poker, it's a similar sort of thing. Is your stack's gonna fluctuate. You should well, good luck. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to trade. 20% of your risking 20% of your equity is a big stake, but it's not. I'm not saying that I've not done that. Rule of thumb, it should be 3%, no more than 3%, if you want to do it properly. I'm an aggressive trader, so I will risk, on average, I will have about 10%. I've been prepared to take a 10% hit across the day. DTC, it's underneath the VWAP, so you're planning on shorting it. I think 475. It's probably going to sell off. Right now, it's up at $5. The VWAP's kind of horizontal, so it's just ranging sideways. I wouldn't say it's found its support there at kind of 490, just above 490. It's found support a few times there, so it's ranging between 490 and 520. That's what's happening with DTC. So I would say if it breaks kind of 480, 475, yeah. Is it shortable? I'm not sure. %1's a good return. I'm looking for 5% on my small account. I'm looking for 5% per day, and that's aggressive. Silvergate broke out. Silvergate's now up at testing 370. Don't see a Head and Shoulders. Am I missing something? See, with Ocean, where's my cursor gone? With Ocean, the volume's all dried up, so that's why I'm not even thinking about getting in there right now. The volume's just dried up. Let me take a look at DTC, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So I'll put a couple of lines on so you can, just for illustration purposes. So right now we've got a support level at 490. So he's tapped this support level a number of times here, here, and across here. So that was your break level. You've got the ascending wedge into that level. So just as I'm talking about the support level, that's your support level. If it breaks that, then you've got your last retracement level at the $0.25. So it breaks that level. That's where I would personally, my opinion, it's not a signal or a thing. If I was going short on this, that's where I would look for, is the break of this level here. So the low, this swing low was 476. So 475, the $0.75 level breaks below that, and I don't see any way back for it. It then becomes kind of a what this was is a, where's my red line here? Trend line. Is you've got this trend line here, which is downwards, what's called descending resistance into a flat bottom, and that pattern is a descending wedge. That they typically break downwards. They're typically a bearish pattern. So yes, it's looking bearish, and it looks It looks like it's something that that you can short. I'm not saying to do that. I'm not financial advice, but my level, I would say, where it's below the VWAP as well, where I would say it's probably looking like a good short with a break of the $0.75 level. I don't see any way back from it from there. My own personal opinion, not financial advice, just the meanderings of a fat bloke on the internet. Toro making moves. I don't know much about this company. It's testing $6. What's the catalyst? Because I don't even know how big the float is. No. Annual report released yesterday, maybe? I don't know. I'm not seeing any specific catalyst on this. So, go figure. Probably not worth risking if there's... It's you know, the volume's not huge. It's reasonable, but it's not huge at the moment. I want to see kind of 100,000 plus a minute, 125,000 plus shares a minute. This one just got over 100,000, so it's in that level right now, but I'm not feeling it. And if you're not feeling it, don't trade it. Okay, so it's broke the VWAP now. It's Ocean Bio. So the next level here will be kind of got the $0.50, but it didn't find support at the $0.50. That's from pre-market. The next level here is the $0.25. So next support level. See support here at the $0.25. A couple of times. That's low of day. So low of day at the moment is $7.24, $0.25. It's got quite a good range on the day. There's $2.50 across the high and low. I just checked Toro, but in case you weren't watching, I was just watching Toro like 2 minutes ago, less than. So here we go, Toro Corp. Look, just as I was talking about the volume, it comes in and does this huge wick down and gets a bit of volatility. Spreads 10 cents, 10 cent spreads, 20 cents. So the spreads were quite rangy. They're going as high as 25 cents between the bid and the ask. So just be careful with that. You might get hit with the spreads. They're quite rangy. And the average true range 30 cents. So if you're getting 25 cent spreads and the average true range is only 31 cents on the 1 minute, I would say that's kind of risky to be taking trades with, but look, you do you, boo-boo. If it breaks highs, it could be interesting. I'm just going to take another quick bio break, and I'll be back for the last half an hour of the session. Beast is still sleeping. Absolutely mullering it down outside in Dublin today. Asana down at the VWAP. I want to have a look at this. Will we get a VWAP bounce here for Asana? I've not traded the small account yet, so I will look for something on the small account shortly. I want to get to goal on this account first and then switch over. So down at the VWAP, I'm looking for a 5-minute setup on this one. It is later in the day, so realistically, your 1-minute setups, that first hour of the market, then you look for 5-minute setups with 1-minute entries and 1-minute exits. You look for the exit and entry indicators on multiple time frames, but it's the 5-minute setup is more likely. They tend to be more reliable. So you look for a 5-minute setup. Right now, under 22. I can't see this, so 22.13, 22.12 is the high of this 5-minute candle. Bounce on the VWAP, 22.13. New highs, possibly. Bellerophon just sideways. I thought Bellerophon might be a little bit more volatile today, but no, it's still moving up though, which is after the last 3 days is very bullish. LUNR Intuitive Machines is up at 1360. Let's have a look at that. I'm not going to be trading it. It's on my no trades list at the moment. Yeah. So that's just ranging sideways now, consolidating sideways. Bacon had earnings last night, I think. This one. Beyond Canasoft Enterprises. So this is Microsoft breaking highs as well. All right, okay, that's interesting. So yesterday, Beyond had a patent filed. That was yesterday. And on top of that, oh no, it was so sex tech industry. So US patent filed for AI-based technology as Beyond Canasoft enters the multi-billion-dollar sex tech industry. Interesting. Ish. Nothing moving with it right now. There's no volume at all on that one. Bellerophon breaking highs. It's over $7 now. Lower volume, that's the problem with this one. Gone up a whole $1 since the open. Like it pulled back, it's gone up $1.50. Not on great volume, it's got to be said, but volume coming in now. So let's see if we can new highs, beat the $0.25. A bit of a pullback here. Oh, Ocean Bios. It looks like it's going to try and test the VWAP again. Let's go back to Ocean Bio after that huge flush down. Testing the VWAP again. Let's have this one. 90. Take a quick position there for the break of $8 and the VWAP and the 20 EMA. So the consolidation of resistance, confluence of resistance is probably what I'm looking at, not consolidation of. You can get 10 cents on this. Let me have a go. I see it bouncing on that VWAP. There we get up 825. 815 was the 813 was the support level. Now proving to be resistance. Yes, I did avoid that big red candle. You can probably see there that my exit was up at the top. I had a stop in place. So my exit was up here. And I got stopped out. Trailing stop in place at the time. I think 99, so let's see. $0.15 at the moment. 24 cents is the ATR. Back over $8. We're in a good spot. We're between the spreads right now. We're just under. Hey Incognito, how are you doing? I need to be over $8 now. Looking at and watching the level 2. The seller there at 99. It seems to have gone. There was a seller at 99. 22 cents is the true range. ATR. No problem, Cole. Joey B. Cole or Joe Cole. Huh? Needs to hold above $8. Take the spreads with you. I hate being caught between the spreads. It's so frustrating because you can't average down, and can't justify cutting it. I need 250 bucks. That'll do it. For a 10-cent trailing stop for the rest. That takes me over goal. So I'm over goal on the day. I've made my 6,000 today. Great, a great day's trading, Tony. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause and a pat on the back. Base hits. One big move, but base hits. So that's another 6,000 in the bag. Get green, stay green, get to goal, get out. So I'm at goal on this account. Now I need to switch over onto my small account and look for opportunities. I've got most I'm going to be able to take on this is probably. So right now I need 1650. 1650 is the goal on the small account today, but what that's going to be, I don't know. Pouring down, I'm not taking you out in the rain. You'll have to wait. Cross legs. So it's only taken 2 hours, less than 2 hours to make that 6K. What else is moving? I can't see anything else moving. It's funny that the pattern between UNCY and OCAA is almost identical. So this is OCEA. This is the pattern on OCEA. Let me just show you what UCMY looks like. UNCY. It's almost identical. Look at those two patterns. Unicisive Therapeutics and Ocean Bio. Almost the same pattern. It's almost the same chart, but for the numbers on the side, of course, the numbers are a little bit different. But you know, there you go. So, well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to put my raincoat on, my hat on. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. We've hit our goal. I'll come back and do the small account later. So we're 6,000 up on the main account. It's taken a while. Commissions, probably not. I probably haven't racked up that much in terms of commissions today in comparison to previous days. But there'll be a couple of $100 in commissions, I dare say. So maybe $400 or $500 in charges in total, if that. I'll see tomorrow or later today. I'll wrap it up. I'll take the dog for a walk, and I'll drop a trade recap later, both for the small account. If I do end up taking a trade on the small account, I might just call it a day today because I'm over goal, or I will be certainly dropping a trade recap on the main account. So if you miss the trades live, you'll be able to catch them on the replay later on YouTube. I stream, I'll be doing it again tomorrow, Friday, last day of the week. I stream every single day for 2.5 hours. I'm trading live here on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Share Vision, whatever platform you want to watch me on. I'm usually streaming there. So come join me tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. If you want to learn how to trade, check the links in the bio, the link tree in the bio. Check that out. It's got. I'm happy to admit you to the Day Trade with Tony community, take you under my wing, and give you some mentorship and guidance. If you're wondering how I'm finding stocks to trade, those scanners in the middle of the screen, that's from Benzinga. Go check that out. In fact, what I'll do is I'll show you that now, actually. So if you're looking at this is what my Benzinga looks like on the daily. So right now you can see here, this is Benzinga. This is what my Benzinga looks like. I've got these two scanners that you can see on the when I'm looking at the other thing. This is my gap scanner. It tells me what something has done before, or how much it's performed, how much it's moved, sorted by percentage move based on yesterday's closing price or the last trading day's closing price. It tells me the volume. It tells me who the company is, what the ticker is, what the price is, how much the average volume is versus the volume. So I can quickly work out in my head the relative volume. There is a thing for that as well. Here's the momentum. It's similar kind of data for the last 15 minutes. Here's a real-time scanner that's telling me what's moving, etc. And I can sort by whatever time frame I'm looking at. I've got rolling news here. So this is all rolling news. PaySafe trading higher after reporting better than expected Q4 results. Susquehanna reiterates positive Keysight techs, etc. And then I've got signals here, so price halts, price spikes up and down, volatility halts up and down. I've got this set for successive day high series, so it gives me an idea of momentum as well. So this is my Benzinga setup that I've got here, and this is what I use this is exactly what I use to find stocks to trade. So yeah, check that out. You can find the link in the description. If you're on YouTube, you can check out my link tree. So if you go up here, you can see my link tree, and go check that out. Otherwise, you can reach out to me if you want to. You can message me on Twitter or my socials, Instagram, whatever. You can email me directly. My email's in the link tree. It's there, Tony at hustle-with-tony.com. And if you want to reach out to me, I'm happy to answer any questions, or just direct message me on Instagram or wherever, Facebook or whatever. In the meantime, I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you again tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again. So goal hit, and you know my motto, or you should know my motto by now. It's get green, stay green, get to goal, and get out. So I'm getting out. I'm going to lock this montage, and if I do trade, it's going to be on a small account. So I will see you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. All the best. See you soon.